Welcome back, guys, and thank you for tuning in. Today is going to be an interesting one because we're going to take a regular can of Dust Blaster. Now, Dust Blaster, Blow Off, they're all just big names that are in the air can business. These you get at a dollar store for about $4. And the idea here is to go up against this $55 air duster. What is better and why? Okay, so in this box, of course, you get the duster. You have a removable piece here, and I'll explain because that is for your regular blow. Charge cable, which is mini USB. I would have wished it was USB-C, but not the case. And then you get this guy here. So this is a attachment that goes on with the brush. Great for your keyboard. And we're going to test that as well because I have a keyboard in dire need of some cleaning. So, what this test is going to show you, what is better overall. We can all argue that a dust can is going to blow harder than this unit here, but is it needed? A couple little things about this right off the bat is when you attach your attachment here, you have a trigger. Now the trigger also, and right here, there's a charge light you can't see. It's just a little tiny pinhole. I think the camera sees it there, yep. And your charge port is right here. Now, it's about, let's say, a 2 to 3 hour charge, but I've only charged it once. I also have footage of me working on laptops as I am a computer wholesaler, and I deal with off-lease computers. This is what I use. I picked this up just for that, and I'll explain. I do have a compressor, but it's winter here in Canada, and a compressor, if I fire up an oil-based compressor in the winter, in the cold, it's bad for the unit. So chances are I would probably get moisture coming out that I don't want. Now normally my unit doesn't provide any moisture, but in that scenario we don't know what will happen. This guy here is the input voltage is 5 volts, so you can charge it off your computer if you want. The input current 2 amps. And output power 40 watt. It's got a 6,000 milliamp battery, and it's lithium ion. This thing so far, like I said, I charged it once. The can. Now here's the pros of the can. We'll just, never opened it yet. There we go. We break off the tab. Now here's the downside of the can. The straw. It's a pro and a minus. And the reason why I say that is, you lose these damn things all the time. But if you leave it in there and you don't take it out and blah blah blah, away you go. So, instant power. Maybe a little bit more burst out the pop. But here's the problem with the can. One, you run out of air. They're $4 a piece. And a person like me would go through these non-stop. But when you're blowing something for a period of time, the can gets cold. And then the can is useless. You have to let it warm up. It's icy. It gets icy. It's useless. And that is where the big difference starts to show. Because now I got to sacrifice pressure for good pressure. In the end, who wins? Well, now we're going to find out. So you pull the trigger, and then it starts up. You'll see the lights on there now, and it's at power. So this is where you see my skin is moving, and you release the button, it's off. Alright, so this is my working keyboard. This is the keyboard I use every day, and as you can see in here, it is, well, let's just say it's dirty. It's very dirty. You should be able to see this on the camera, but there is dust and dirt throughout the whole thing. It is dirty. So, you can see here, there's some dirt, and if I go like this, it probably leaves a mark. It is very dirty. So what we're going to do, we're going to put the can of air into here, as you can see, and blow this area out. And that was much needed. You see how clean that is. The can is actually getting cold already. So that's kind of not cool. And we're going to get in there. Okay, there's hair. There's hair, like dust hair and stuff, coming out of this keyboard. I gotta see if we can figure out a way to see that. Let me zoom out. Hopefully we can get that on camera. Now, I also got dirt where the dirt was cleaned, right over here. So we're gonna take the gun and this is what's coming out of the keyboard. You don't even know that's there. It's just like dust bunnies. And this is doing it. So now I'm just going to take the can. I'm going to try the can one more time. See what else comes out of here. Okay. Now, the can again is freezing cold, so it's going to lose its power. And this is why these little guys are a great invention. Now, what I will say is the can has a better power of spray, immediate, but this has well enough power to get any job done. So we're going to do it again. I'm just going to now the can would have moved anything else out, and it looks like we are finally clean. It's nice to have a clean keyboard. I don't know how much I can bring it up, but you can see that this keyboard that was really, really gross and dirty, yeah, my keyboard, sad to say that, is now clean. And that is awesome. Let's get into something a little more nasty. Now, my VR headset wasn't used in a while, and that's where you can see here it's clean, and I still use the brush. So watch this. This is what's really cool about this. The air can, we'll try that first. So we'll take the air can. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit more. Alright, and we'll spray. Now, as you can see, there's still two tones here. Watch this. And I'm not losing power, and I'm not getting cold. One tone. That, my friends, one tone. That is the power of this. It doesn't need to have more airflow. Right tools. As we can see here, we have big time. This is the studio fan. This is our 6-speed. This is our wind condition this is my makeshift wind condition for microphone tests. And it has 6 speeds, and it's very powerful. It's also very dirty. Now, I know doing this, I'm probably going to make a mess here, but it needs to be done. I want to see what happens. So you see that most of the stuff kind of like gets intertwined in the metal. So first, we're going to I have the bit here with that, and I have the other one to show the difference between two pieces. And we're going to start with the can. So let's see what the can can do. See, the can's losing its steam already. And that is... Now you see? It's cold. It doesn't work well. So, now I'm going to take this piece off. Pop on just the blower. I have the same power no matter what. And I can just keep going and going and going. Guys, the fan looks brand new. There's a lot of dust in my room right now. And I'm breathing it in and it sucks, but it looks brand new. You see any dirt? I don't. This was actually, it even cleaned the blades. Very impressive. Now the can was blowing stronger, but it was blowing such a narrow air that it was only hitting the areas you were pointing it at. And I see that that could be a benefit sometimes, but this just got everything. This $55 unbranded, I guess I'll put a link in the description down below. It's a brand, I guess, but we'll call it unbranded as that's what it really is. It is a Chinese air blower, and you're not paying hundreds of dollars for it, and that is a blessing, because I was worried when I bought it. But I gotta say, guys, this guy works perfect. I've been using it now for a couple weeks, doing cleaning on laptops, getting stuff ready for my customers, and I gotta say, I am very happy. This kills a can of blow-off, or air duster, or whatever the can is, any day. Thanks for watching. This guy here really blows. Game over.